Zaz Creations, your one-stop shop when it comes to customization. Totes, tees, tumblers, hats, and more. Looking for a customized gift idea for a graduation, birthday party, baby shower, or just a unique creation of your own? Check out Zaz Creations as seen here on Whitney D TV. Female, black owned. Use my promo in the description box down below and let her know Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you. Thank you. Bye.
What's up, Jewel Gang? So I would like to address this white woman who goes by the name of Nikki Marie on Facebook. Her page is private, but her DMs are wide open. You see, this scarecrow thought it'd be a good idea to slide in a black woman's DM, bully and harass her over having a small disability. Pause and read. Pause and read. Pause and read. You see, this beautiful black woman you decided to harass for having a small disability, when being compared to you is walking art. Black women are literally walking Picassos, which is why snow roaches like you envy us so much. You look like the cashier at H-E-B that has to call the manager every 5 seconds because you're too stupid to work the register. You look like splattered bird shit dried up on the side of someone's car. You couldn't match her beauty if she gave you an audio booklet with a step-by-step description on how to do so. And between me and you, I'm the bigger bully. Sit your ass down.
But you really lame. Did you really think you could play me? Well, you better think again. What you say these girls ain't loyal, but you got 7 girls take this band phone. Now tell me who's really loyal? It ain't you. These boys ain't loyal, talking about us girls, saying that we all bodies. But us girls will hold it down, pick you up when you down, and give you anything you want. You're trying to run game that's already been paid, gonna get your heart broken. Do you know who you are dealing with? Liar, liar. Thought you were slick. Liar, liar. But I'll always be liar. Liar, liar. Thought you were slick, but I'll always be liar.
What up, you guys? Welcome to Whitney DTV. First, let's get into everything, shall we? Welcome. I would love to see where you guys are tuning in from, so please make sure to place your city in the chat and I will make sure to shout you out. What's that? Oh, home of keeping it cute so you won't get the boot. That's right. Make sure you guys please keep it cute so you won't get the boot. Okay, now what that means is that you do not have to agree with me or my remarks or opinions. This is my channel, however, and I ask that you respect me by respecting yourself. Whatever you have to say it with your chest, but make sure it is respectful. Okay, now in regards to everything that's going on with the R. Kelly trial and things of that nature, it is done. So I ask that you please respect my chat and do not spam my chat with your hashtag free R. Kellys or anything pertaining to that if we are not talking about the topic. Okay, not for nothing, you do not have to agree, so your opinion is duly noted here. Okay, if nothing further, make sure you guys do not forget to stop, like this video, subscribe if you have not, and sharing is caring, so make sure you guys share this video so I can reach a broader audience. Okay, now not for nothing, if you guys would like to join the channel, you can find the link located in the description box down below, or feel free to look above. That's right, right there in the chat. It should be pinned. If it's not, it should be by now. Okay, not for nothing, if you like to support me on a monetary basis, you can support me by Cash App through the money sign Whitney D 2014, or make sure you look at the bottom of the screen and there is located other means of ways to donate to the channel: PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App. Nothing more. Thank you and enjoy the show. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness game, to join the Witness Nation. Let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney.
What up, everybody? Hello. Yes, your girl is dressed in all black because we're about to pay homage and death to a lot of rumors out here in these streets. Are you ready? Yes. All right, let me go ahead and get into these comments or whatever. Oh, but before I do, trigger warning.
But today I saw a ladybug, and it's so crazy because Whitney used to always call me Ladybug, and we used to have thousands of ladybugs in Virginia come summertime. We used to open up all the windows and thousands of ladybugs would just come into the house. They would fly into the house and it would just be the most beautiful thing ever. And I saw a ladybug today and it made me think of Whitney. That's so crazy. It really made me think of Whitney.
All right, we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into these comments real quick or whatever. And we're going to get right into it because, baby, there's no point in waiting. All right. So shouts out to Aaron being first and everything. I'm sorry about your loss. You guys, I may be in and out blotchy, y'all. You know, we're experiencing technical difficulties all across the board on this internet wave, okay? So excuse me, okay? Tawana, hey, what's up? Oh, you about to hear all about the parents, okay? Y'all ready? Hi, Issa. What's up, Karen? Jay, what's up, Deanna? What's up, Michelle? Nikki. Andrew, hey, me, myself, and I. Hey, Trina. Let me see who else in here. West Coast. Shanae, hey. Hey, Sharita. Hey, Robert Keller. What's up? All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, I think that's everybody. Hey, Karen J. Hey, Lady G, and all you lurkers. Are y'all ready? Make sure you screen record this, okay? All right. So I had the absolute beautiful pleasure of watching the full, the full interview with AZRIEL and Gail. Now, if you didn't want to pay the cost to be the boss, then don't worry about it. I'm going to bring you some information. However, it's just some things that be circulating out there in the galaxy. And this is the reason why I choose to tread lightly when it comes to other people's life. Yeah. Oh, what a tangle web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Yeah. So it's just something that was said across the interview that stood out to me. Because, see, although I read the transcript, I comprehend what I was reading, and I wasn't just reading to be reading, right? So let me just play something to refresh you guys' memories, and then I'm going to put something else out there that you guys probably weren't privy to, okay? Let's just tickle my fancy, shall we?
Well, isn't it a fact that they beat you so that you could...
Objection. Overruled.
Isn't it a fact that they beat you in order to make you practice your music?
Yes.
And that beating started when you was in Baltimore. Am I correct?
You guys remember that, right? Okay, well, save that, okay? Put that somewhere in your ether somewhere, okay? Let's see about these abusive ass parents, right?
Stop doing this. Okay, you can't do this anymore. If you don't listen, then we're going to get into, beatings and chastising, and, this is to help you.
It did get into beatings.
It did.
It did.
Yeah, it did. And, it was always, this is to better you, it was.
Did you believe that at the time?
No, because
No.
I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that.
Well, isn't it a fact that they beat you so that you could...
Objection.
Isn't it a fact that they beat you in order to make you practice your music?
Yes.
I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. And so even, still to this day, I'm shocked that I would allow a man to put his hands on me because, it's just not something that I had, grown up experiencing. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how to get out of something like that even more because I had never
experienced
it. I had never experienced it.
Let me play that for the ignorant asses in the back.
Stop doing this. Okay, you can't do this anymore. If you don't listen, then we're going to get into, beatings and chastising, and, this is to help you.
It did get into beatings.
It did.
It did.
Yeah, it did. And, it was always, this is to better you, it was.
Did you believe that at the time?
No, because
No.
I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that.
Well, isn't it a fact that they beat you so that you could...
Objection.
Isn't it a fact that they beat you in order to make you practice your music?
Yes.
I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. And so even, still to this day, I'm shocked that I would allow a man to put his hands on me because, it's just not something that I had, grown up experiencing. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how to get out of something like that even more because I had never
experienced
I had never experienced.
Now, let me point you to the allegations of a transaction of money. You know, it's all about money. Let's see if that was factual as well, shall we? Oh, it's vindication day. That's why I'm blacked out. Yeah, it's time to deaden all those rumors. You know, enough is enough. Like, come on now. And Michelle, she's not a liar, sweetie. The reason why I'm bringing this to y'all perspective and to the ignoramus, and I don't want to call you that, okay? You guys have to understand when a person goes through a traumatic experience. I tried to tell y'all, I don't know what it is. I don't know why y'all prefer to listen to liars out there. I sat up here on my platform several times trying to tell y'all, say, dude was in the courtroom. Coughing and acting like a darn fool. He sat up there and did all of this gallivanting and doing all this stuff, and it threw her off. On top of that, Kenneth was doing what he was supposed to do as a defense attorney, was getting her all discombobulated. But like I said, I may be biased to some people, but I'm fair. That girl wasn't getting beat. You really think the way she behaves, she was getting whoopings? I know, because I'm a baby. I can count on my hands the many times I got a whooping. Spoil as hell. But the thing is this. Her story never changed. See, for y'all to sit here and say she flip-flop or her story, she say one thing another, actually, she didn't. She really didn't. Y'all never knew AZRIEL. Y'all didn't see her. But before she did the interview for Gayle King, did you? No. So how is it that you're getting flip-flop or you're getting she changing her story? No. You saw her sit on a platform that was staged, you idiots, and do what she was instructed to do. It wasn't in her own words. Then, when she comes to, her story never changed. In order to flip-flop, you have had to start somewhere, went from that, then back to that. And that's not what had happened was. Yeah, no. She sat on that platform with Gayle King, made her ass out of herself, as she stated, because she was instructed to. Now, the truth's out and your butt hurt. Clearly, her story wasn't a lie if that nigga was found guilty. But let's continue. I could have sworn there was something that was said about the parents selling their daughter, right? Or it's about the money, right? Let's see about that, shall we? I just like to talk about facts or whatever. I don't like to keep talking out the side of my behind. I just, I understand. I get it. Some people hate it. Let me just put this out here. Because for copyright reasons, I can't. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this, okay? Because this is from the documentary.
Because you were saying some pretty very damning things about your parents and what they were doing.
Right.
Because?
Well, I mean, for 5 years, it's no secret we didn't have social media. So, everything that we heard, it came from him. And if it wasn't true, we wouldn't know, you know. And for a very long time, he had us very bitter at our parents, very upset at our parents. They started to send threats to both me and him. They said, oh, I'll put all your naked pictures all over the world. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to ruin him. If he doesn't send $20,000 to this bank account by Monday, I'm going to put everything out there and then $10,000 after that. You're trying to solicit me like I'm some fucking hoe. I'm not. I'm your child.
Exactly. Yeah, you sound very angry with your parents. You sound very angry. Very pained. Tell me, Azrael, why you're crying. Tell me.
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys are believing some fucking facade that our parents are saying. This is all fucking lies for money. And if you can't see that, you're ignorant and you're stupid as fuck because you want to be. All because gossip sells. All because that's the world we live in. Negativity sells. Gossip is what sells. Rumors are what sells.
Exactly. My parents have never received any money. My parents have never, ever. You know, I can't speak for other people. The people. But my parents have never received anything from me.
Say what? What you say now, ass? Oh, you're lying, ass. Let's run that back.
Never, ever. You know, I can't speak for other people, but my parents have never received anything from me.
Rewind!
From people on the inside, some of the other victims that we talked to, they all said that the
4 years. 4 years. 4 years. Y'all bashed them. Said they were after this freaking make-believe money. Then the new rumor was that allegedly they are choking their daughter, they're beating their daughter. And you hear it from AZRIEL's mouth that it happened. Then you hear about the money. That didn't exist. Let's hear as to why the parents were so lenient in regards to everything. Like, you know, I mean, come on now. Let's hear what was said about the parents.
Always tried to make it a parent's fault, but you know, my parents left me with an adult, and none of us have ever been touched or molested or taken advantage of. None of my sister or my brothers, you know, and so they trusted me to be with an adult.
They trusted him.
They trusted him, yes,
Because they thought he was going to do what for you?
They thought that it was strictly music. They really thought that it was strictly music. A lot of people don't know that my parents have met him in Chicago. He has flown them out and met them in the studio, and he told them she has an amazing voice. She has a phenomenal voice. I want to help her. They don't know that that's what my parents know. That's all my parents knew. You know, they didn't know that he was taking advantage of me sexually.
Really?
Tell them.
No.
But his reputation wasn't good before you went there when you were 17.
It wasn't.
Did people just think, well, those stories aren't true?
I think that a lot of people, especially in the urban community, you know, they just kind of turned away from it because.
Yeah, they turned away from it because it was R. Kelly. The same reason why y'all still with this guilty verdict are still talking about the parents and the victims. And y'all sound dumb as hell. Dumb. Y'all too busy worrying about how this girl looks. You too busy worrying about this imaginary money that y'all niggas ain't gonna touch. So now what? What can we talk about now? What? What? Everybody was waiting on the, well, hey, you know, ass ain't said nothing. It must be true. Well, she's spoken. And everything that these parents said was true. As a parent, that's the reason why I'm pissed off. Because for y'all people to sit there on your high horses as if your children don't lie, as if y'all black behinds didn't lie back in the day, or white, whatever, you know. Kids lie. You heard her say she didn't tell her parents Nathan. Y'all want to sit here and make jokes and say, well, they tried to do some transactions with him and business deal. Duh. If I get in front of Oprah, I'm gonna say, Oprah, you know, I do websites, I do logos. Yeah, heck, you darn right I am. But if I find out Oprah is touching my damn daughter or son, to hell with her. And any opportunity that I can have behind her. What the hell you mean? But if you rap, you're not going to slide your mixtape to Jay-Z if you had the opportunity? Not knowing about the situation he had with Foxy Brown? Oh, we're not going to talk about that, huh? Or Jermaine Dupri? Oh, we're not. Usher? That little trip that he went on when he was 14 years old? Celine Dion? With her old ass husband? Oh, no. This is abnormal because this is R. Kelly. Shame on those parents who were none the wiser. Blame them fast, hot girls because he couldn't control his penis as a whole grown, funky 54-year-old man. Blame the parents. Y'all are sick and twisted-minded. Deflecting from the truth that is coming out this girl's mouth. You rather worry about the hair on her head. That's all hers, by the way. And for the idiots in the back, that was a natural blowout. She got her hair pressed. And when humidity hit, it ain't no stopping it. And for y'all that couldn't relate to her and still trying to put her in an abusive situation, you prefer her to be in an abusive situation with the likes of R. Kelly and saying the money ran out? No. Idiots. What y'all saw in them was from Belk. That's where they shop. Them trench coats and jackets and stuff that they had on look a hot ass mess. You saw a girl who probably did do her own hair and makeup. So what? She got the freedom to do it. She got the freedom, period, Pooh, to look a mess if she wanted to, because it wasn't staged. Now what? The parents didn't have any money from him. They didn't exchange no monies. Now what? The parents didn't beat her. What else? What else? Nothing, right? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Nothing else. Anyways, so maybe y'all can circulate the truth now, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But hey, if anybody want the truth, y'all, send them over here, okay? Whitney DTV. Anyways, so without further ado, that's all I wanted to say in regards to everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can still be deflective if y'all want to, but pay the money, okay? You can get a free trial and check out the documentary yourself, okay? Check it out yourself, and make the investment and check it out on your own, okay? Dissect that, why don't you? But if you do, you'll know you'll find a lot of truth to that. And the only reason I put that out in comparison to what was said on the trial, on the stand, because y'all weren't listening to me then. I was trying to tell you people, that, hey, this was a traumatic situation. And Gail brings it out. How did you feel about being back up there? She was like, it was traumatic to relive all that. She got emotional. I can only imagine having to sit there and relive all that, put all that out there. And y'all talking about her hair. Y'all is a thrilled. That's acidine. Oh my God, look at her hair. But did you check out her outfit? Oh, okay. The fuck? Y'all silly, bro. Y'all some sad individuals. Y'all some sad individuals. So hopefully we can diagnose rumors about these particular parents. I can't speak for no other parents because, you know, ain't nobody else talking. But if somebody else was to talk, then that's cool. And we can mix and mingle. But y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I set up here on this platform and I told y'all all of this. I already told y'all all of this. All this is confirmation. I told y'all. I told y'all how he was in the courtroom beatboxing. And this girl's up here not knowing what to do with herself. You know. And Candy gets over here chopping, screwing the freaking questions. And so she got, I mean, you saw a lot of them get kind of caught up. Thank God the judge and the jury saw past all of that. Y'all need to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just saying. Like, it's nothing else to hold on to. Like, for real. Like, she wasn't getting beat. Her parents weren't abusive. She was spoiled as I don't know what. She drove herself over to meet R. Kelly, unbeknownst to the parents. Okay? And it just kind of transcended after that. Period. They didn't sell their child off. There was no exchange of monies on either part, receiving or giving. Period. And if you just get in, run it back. That's all I gotta say in regards to that. You know, that's it. So all you people that's in the bushes that really wasn't trying to get nothing but juice, y'all can go run and tell that, okay? All right. Now I'm finna go ahead and get into this book reading, okay? Bye-bye now. All right. Okay, y'all. So girl, I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? Because now, like, for real, like, y'all come over here, I'm gonna hurt your feelings, okay? Everybody lied on the stand. Don't y'all understand? Everybody did. All of them did. And if R. Kelly got on there, he would have lied. But it's the truths that can be proven. They're going to allow a few little lies to go through. Because at the end of the day, you got to prove what you're saying. So, if you're saying that dude made you pace the floor, made you eat eat caca, made you smear it on your face. You're going to have to prove it. And they did. That's why he's guilty. No one was telling 100% facts. Why, idiots? For the back people in the back. Do you not know how long ago this happened? So technically, everybody lied. Why? Because you had some people saying it was in 97. Oh, wait. It was in 94. That's a lie, idiots. And yeah, I'm going to say that because I'm looking at the comments and y'all are acting like stuff not connected. It's just not connected. And if I'm getting asked about beatings and then it's you flipping stuff around, you're rewording your question, I'm gonna get stumbled. I'm gonna get fumbled. We actually witnessed that. I think it was with Ass. She was gonna ask a question and then reread you said this and that and third, and then she was like, oh okay, yeah. What do you mean? Okay, let me address you. And this is going to be my last time, okay? You said, so how can we pick through the lies? R. Kelly could be in jail for life and everybody lied. No way. Sweetie. They had video. They had video. They had video. They could have wiped everybody off of the stand. Lies included. They had video that he recorded himself. It's no way around that. What y'all aren't comprehending out there, I don't know. What's not connecting? I don't know. And it don't matter about the lies. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's the truths that can be proven. People are going to lie on the stand. That's the reason why R. Kelly didn't take it. Because he would have been lying on the stand. Him sitting there was a whole lie. Pleading not guilty was a whole lie. I'm just too real for y'all. Like, for real. We're not finna sit here and play these games and act like everybody that ever stands on a stand is going to be 100% factual. Because at the end of the day, a lot of this situation happened years ago. I want to say it was Demetrius who got the dates mixed up. That's a lie. 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 And if you really want to go there about lies, his employees lied. Want to know how they lied? They didn't tell the 100% truth. They held a lot of stuff back. That's a lie. Don't act like when y'all kids be doing stuff and they come and you be like, you lied to me. And they be like, no, I didn't. You didn't tell me everything. So you lied to me. All his employees did that, boo. None of them were factual. None of them were. They picked and choose what they wanted to put out there. And y'all can appeal it all y'all want. Y'all sound stupid. I'm just going to put that out there in the ether. No shade, no tea. Nobody's going to appeal this. They're not. This fool has videotapes. What aren't y'all comprehending? Y'all need to be right there with him. Child, y'all special. Y'all special. Y'all special. Y'all special. Y'all are special. Y'all are big weird. Hey, Miss Rogers. Y'all big weird. Y'all got some big weird energy. Wow. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Hey, baby. Thank you. I need this. What? Y'all are big weird. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all because y'all are special. I don't even know why y'all came over here, just to be nosy, huh? And now y'all hear the truth and y'all don't know what to do with yourself. Now y'all done ran back to this whole appeal process, huh? Yeah. Sounds about dumb. Child. Y'all special. Just like y'all Peking. He was special. Made a whole book, a whole daggone blueprint to these allegations. On top of that, did a whole song admitting stuff. Just idiots. Oh, see, Mike, now you talking dumb. Because I actually covered the Harvey Weinstein story. He was locked up. But you know the difference between us Negroes and that white man? Yeah, he paid them bribes because he had the money to. Your dude don't. Yeah, he's a broke legend. Self-proclaimed. I didn't say it. He did. He said it. He said he was self-proclaimed a broke legend. See, Harvey Weinstein was able to pay them bribes. Because, see, that's what it really, really boiled down to. See, that was a civil situation. This was not. This was just justice served. Yeah, y'all need to know what y'all talking about. See, y'all sound real dumb. Bless y'all heart. See, that's the reason why. You know what? I'm gonna put this out here for those that are recording. No, don't use my stuff. I will strike the mess out your page. Play with me if you want to. But I will respect if I saw an opposite, like the ops, like those that support. Thank you, Robert Keller. I will. I would support if a person on the opposite side went on their platform and said, you know what? We're going to chalk this one up. All right. They proved their case. He was guilty. Let's move forward to Chicago. No. Y'all Negroes trying to appeal. Like, are we okay? Like, Robert, can I read this out loud? I just can't. No, it's not common sense, baby. What? Mike, I'm about to put you out just because the ignorance. I can't. It's the ignorance for me. I can't, baby. Like, y'all wasting my time if you want. Okay, thank you, Robert. Let me read this out loud to y'all. And then we're going to go on and go into the book. Because I wasted enough time on that, and I want to be able to let you guys call in and we talk. So I just got this. And shouts out. I'm sorry I didn't do my shout out. I just wanted to get right on into it. Shouts out to the R. Kelly case open discussion group. I get a lot of my inserts from them. So shouts out to them. And Robert Keller is in the building. All right, let me read this to y'all real quick. We're going to go ahead and get into this book. Y'all just special, special people, baby. Special, they special people. It was a sidebar on page 1094, and the government said it was established in fact that she was beaten by her parents, They never denied it and request to have Koenig move on because this trial wasn't about her parents and didn't want to relive any childhood abuse. Got to be careful because she wasn't sworn in on Gayle King, but was definitely under oath on what we read in the transcripts. It's one thing to say Robert Sylvester Kelly influenced As to lie, but I highly doubt he had any influence on Miss Gideon to lie. And again, she said on the record that it was established. Anything contrary to what the government said on record is giving other side ammunition that the government committed perjury. No, I have to disagree. You want to know why? Because it's a difference between getting beat and getting disciplined. I can pull my 3 and 6-year-old daughter in here and ask them, do I beat you? And she'll probably say yes. Because as a child, they don't understand what that means to get beat and to get reprimanded. Okay? So, on the contrary, it probably was proven that she probably got disciplined, but there's a big difference between getting beat, okay? And like I said, Mr. Koenig did what he was supposed to do by the wordplay that he was using. But was she getting beat? Heck no. Y'all can see that girl wasn't getting beat. Now, come on now. Seriously, we finna sit here and play these games, act as if AZRIEL was getting beat. The way she went off on her dad on prejudice or whatever that old bootleg documentary was. You really think that a child that gets beat is gonna sit there and pop off like that? Not me. I got reprimanded. I don't know if it was beaten. My mom went right upside my head. Okay? So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I don't care about them having no ammunition. That ain't no daggone ammunition or whatever. Because at the end of the day, I said what I said. And she said what she said. I didn't say it. She said it. I didn't say it. She said it. And then you also got to take under consideration the state of mind she was in when she said all those things. Hello? Remember? And I don't know if I played that clip in the documentary, but in the little sit down that she had with Gayle King, she said that all this stuff that they were hearing and all the stuff that he was telling them about the parents, she felt the way. So in lieu of, yes, she's trying to cooperate and do what she needs to do, it was a lot of stuff that she still was dealing with. And I think that's why they took that under consideration. But you know, what do I know, you know? Actually, I had somebody who was in the courtroom. Please don't make me flex, because I can. I actually had somebody that was in there. Yeah. That when they went through when they went through their sessions and lunch, yeah, they pulled off and hollered at your girl. Stop playing with me. Stop. Because at the end of the day, the nigga was proven guilty. Period. What I'm trying to get you guys to comprehend is stop deflecting. You're still deflecting. And this dude was proven guilty. Like, why come and support us? Because y'all came at us. All this whole time, everybody was messing with me because of my affiliation. Y'all was dragging the parents. Y'all was coming after us supporters. So now, just like y'all peeking, y'all want to sit here and play the victim when you dished out the very thing that you getting. If you don't like it, don't come over here. I don't understand why y'all do that to yourselves. If you don't like what I got to say in defense, why bring yourself over here? It just makes no sense to me. Y'all never, nobody ever over there, none of y'all, I don't even know none of y'all, but none of y'all can say y'all have ever seen me in y'all chats. So why come here? Why, Sway? I don't get that. Like, if you like, bye. What? Okay. Anyways, trial is her damn platform. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all come over here and try to flex, and then when I flex back at y'all, oh, why are you doing that to the supporters? Ain't nobody invited y'all over here. I didn't tell y'all to come over here. I'm talking to the people that got common enough sense to stay up in the bushes and just get what they need to get and mosey on about their business. But y'all want to get in the comments, and then when I say something, oh, get on somewhere. Bye, Philip. Bye, Felicia. Bye. No one's keeping you here, sweetie. But I know if I crept up over there on y'all's, I would get the same rapport. So I stay on my lane. I stay on my side. I'm putting out there what needs to be put out there. Period. Girl, CC, they had video. Bye, CC. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Y'all go on, CC. Because y'all forgetting about all the countless amount of audio and video that was received. It don't matter what anyone said on the stand. They had evidence. Like, what aren't y'all comprehending? Oh, I'm good, baby. Thank you. Child, y'all a trip. I pray to God this does not happen to your children. Robert Kelly said, at the end of the day, R. Kelly or the parents wasn't charged for any physical abuse. It was strictly the Mann Act, RICO, and herpes. Oh, baby, was this yours? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Robert Kelly, because at the end of the day, everything else is irrelevant. It's irrelevant, and that's why I'm trying to get them to understand. But I just wanted to point that out there to you guys and let you guys see that things happen, and they were aware of that in the courtroom. They were aware of that. The girl had her therapist there. And then when they went back to statements that she said with Homelands, thank you, baby, that she said with Homeland Security, she was like, that's what was written. Did I say, like, come on now, like, child, please. That's not true. That's not, what did he say? Okay, y'all need to stop. So I'm guessing that the doctor, which is illegal. See, when y'all say stuff, y'all put yourself, y'all dig like deeper holes for Kelly. When y'all say, well, blaming on parents, they sold their daughter, he bought them. That's illegal. Yeah, that's illegal. Okay, you can't do that. Okay? And if that was proven, the parents would have been on trial as well. That was not proven. But y'all just want to keep going on with that because you don't want to hold him responsible, right? Cool. But then y'all want to sit here and say that the herpes stuff wasn't proven. What are you talking about? Yes, it was. Just like y'all putting out there in the ether that DNA wasn't proven. Yes, it was. Y'all rather believe the lies than the truth. Bless y'all little hearts. Oh, toot. Keep tooting along. It's all right. Believe the appeal will happen. Believe all of that, okay? All right. Just keep tooting along, God. You know, prayers up, you know. Yeah, because that's not happening. Okay. It's just not happening. They had too much proof. Child. T, you right. She said, I wouldn't even go back and forth with the pro hurt. Yeah, I'ma stop. Y'all need some help for real. That's crazy. That's sad. They had zero proof. They had video, baby. They had that the man had video where he was in the camera. Yeah. We wasn't privy to that. The public wasn't privy to that, but the jury was. He had a whole video camera recording everything. Okay, but no evidence. All right, let's go ahead and get into this book. All right, y'all mosey on along. Ain't nothing else to see here. Go have fun with that. Like I said, tread lightly with using me in your videos. Okay. Striking. Okay. Whole channel. Not the video, whole channel. Don't play. Okay. Use my content. You do not have my permission. Go find your own stuff. Okay. Anyways, it's just sad. And you know what I've done, because I'm not keen to something, I just watch in the bushes. I just lurk and look. But the audacity of some people to get in the comments and actually say stuff, it's like, what? Okay, Robin, baby. Ain't nobody defending no mess in. Girl, bye. Bye. Go find Batman, okay? Bye. Go on and get on up out of here. Thank you. Peace and love. All right. Okay. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyways, you guys, because it ain't no changing the minds of people that are set in ignorance. Okay. And you can be set in ignorance. The only thing, like I said, that I wanted to bring to y'all awareness is that for years, you guys dragged these parents about stuff that y'all didn't even know about. Y'all didn't know nothing about these parents. None of them. We didn't even know about R. Kelly and his situation until all this stuff hit the fan. And now y'all want to be all big and bad wolf and be talking to us about parents that y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't met. And if y'all met them, wouldn't say half the stuff that y'all be saying. And then when it's come out to be proven, it's just, no, it's not about I'm having a civil conversation, sweetie. It's just the ignorance for me. I can't, I got the rest of my show that I got to do. And I spent a lot more time on this. You can come back after I read and we take in callers and stuff. So, I mean, but right now it's just like, I don't have the energy. You're fine. It's just, it's like, I just don't understand, because it's like, you can have evidence and then y'all will say, oh, that's not evidence. And it's just weird. It's just weird. Yeah, he's not cutting no checks. He don't got no checks to cut. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the continuation of Solar Coaster. And then at the end of it, I will open the platform for you guys to be able to speak your side. As long as you keep it cute, I won't give you the boot. But in the meantime, between time, child, I just don't. I just can't. All right. Y'all enjoy that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this. I can't, Trina. I can't, girl. Oh, hey, Miss Angelo. Boy, you are a topic of discussion. You are a topic of discussion. I found it. Maybe you gotta try that. Hey, Mr. Clary. So I just kind of brought things to people's awareness about the documentary that AZRIEL did with Gayle King on today. And in there, she just stated that she didn't know how to actually react to the whole experience with R. Kelly and the abuse and stuff like that, because she didn't endure abuse growing up, right? And so I just brought it to people's awareness that, you know, that were putting that out there in the ether that you guys were abusive. And that was because of the transcripts, right? Because what she said on the stand. And so what I was just trying to break down to everybody was that you got to understand when dealing with a victim and dealing with trials. And the thing is that people have to understand that the judge, the jury, they were aware of the traumatic experience that she went through, okay? And know that some stuff that was coming across the pulpit, some of the stuff that was coming across needed to be kind of digged into a little bit more, maybe a little more descriptive, but it wasn't. It got cut off. It was like he asked a question, it was yes or no, and it was on to the next one. It wasn't a dissect. So a dialect. Yeah, it wasn't a dialect, but I really meant for it to be dissected, meaning it wasn't broken down or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But people in the outrage and saying, oh, she lied. Oh, okay. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Somebody tag Angelo in that. The link is in the chat. Yeah, I've got some big weird energy. Big weird. If this goes over, we probably continue with the book reading tomorrow, because this is spicy. I got y'all upset, huh? A whole lot of weirdos today. Hey. It's a whole lot of weirdos today. Katie, that's funny. Well, I already knew that was coming because the topic that we're discussing. But it's hard being the only person that wants to put all the information out. Hey, Keely, too. Hey, Keely. Hey. There you go. The myth, the legend. Hey, Angelo.
No.
The legend. What's up? Hey, Angelo. I'll hear the feedback. Turn me down wherever else I'm at the back.
What's the deal?
So, like I was saying, you know, I came across the interview, the second interview with AZRIEL and Gayle King on today, the documentary.
The one I ain't see yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen, but I did. Okay, I did. And so it was something that stood out to me in the documentary, because I was a reader of the transcripts. However, I just didn't read the transcripts. I tried to comprehend what I was reading, right?
Exactly.
And so what was said, I mean, we did that earlier today with the book that we was reading. It was something in the book that R. Kelly said in the book that he actually said to Faith. So I went and referenced that too. No difference. I did the same thing, right? So, matter of fact, can I play the clip so you can hear it real quick?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Stop doing this. Okay, you can't do this anymore. If you don't listen, then we're going to get into, beatings and chastising. And, this is to help you.
It did get into beatings.
It did. Yeah, it did. And, it was always, this is to better you. It was.
Did you believe that at the time?
No, because I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that.
Well, isn't it a fact that they beat you so that you could?
Objection.
Isn't it a fact that they beat you in order to make you practice your music?
Yes.
I had never, come from an abusive household or anything like that. And so even, still to this day, I'm shocked that I would allow a man to put his hands on me because, it's just not something that I had, grown up experiencing. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how to get out of something like that even more because I had never
experienced
I had never experienced.
Put them bombs in the chat. Put them bombs in the chat.
Okay. So you heard that. And then what I've been gathering, and also this is something that, I will put out there that Robert Keller pointed out that, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't have did that because it's kind of showing that she perjured herself on the stand. I'm like,
no, that don't matter. No, listen, let me tell you why. Right?
Okay.
This is the problem with everybody keep badgering a witness and someone that's suffering from abuse is in a traumatizing mindset. It's trigger points to be face to face with somebody that abuse you or victimize you to that level. So when she was in court, that was her defense to show loyalty to him and still attack the parents like she was trained to do for hours and hours and hours, that what people tend to forget. This is not no 1 day, 1 week thing. This was months and months and months of me popping up and her being mad when, she see me and keeping the energy so high that, she ready to attack at everything that's said. It's like, we was just trying to hunt her down just to attack her because she was already on defense because that's what she was taught. That's what she was being taught every day. So anything we say, we was triggering words which we did not know, as well as the savages and them. They did not know neither. So the more we did, the more he had planted enough seeds to allow a whole tree to grow. And that's the difference between a parent immediately calling up Gail and telling her that's not my daughter. See, despite what the world ran with, despite what everybody heard, in my heart and in my household and in my wife's heart, we know that wasn't our daughter. Her mindset was not there. And we already knew that, and I apologized immediately to Ms. Gail because that's not how she was raised. None of my children are raised like that. So, that's just what it was. So when you know your children and you've never been to child support and you played a big part in your child's life enough to them to be able to reflect in the darkest place in their life and be able to reflect back on some of the things that you did. That's all a parent can ask for. Now that all the people that attack my daughter, our relationship, or anything they thought and speculated on here, did you ever think as a parent that a parent could be mad with their child? Did you ever think of that? While y'all was running around the internet throwing all these shells and these bombs and, oh, you see, she stopped following. Did you ever think her father stopped following her? Did you ever think that her father was hurt? Her mother was hurt? So what my daughter did was more courageous than anything she did on that stand. She had to go back and eat all the stuff that she knew she put out towards her father and her mother, her brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, and shamed our family to uphold her loyalty to a pedophile. And then she went back on that same platform. And y'all can say, yeah, she looked at weird, she looked at this, she looked at that. Guess what? I agree. I thought she looked at the Lord displeased. But then when I looked at her again, could you think it could have been from all the crying she did? She knows she did go alone. She do have her daddy blood. She do think she a splitting image that she could take on the world by herself like a daddy. So you think she ain't gonna fight hard against her parents? She gonna fight hard against anybody in her way. That's what she was taught to do. But she also was taught to reflect. And when you reflect back on life, to be this as much of a man or a woman to come forward and apologize for anything you do wrong. And that's why you see me, I may spasm out or straighten somebody with this or get into that or get into this. And guess what? If I'm wrong, I'm coming right back to that platform and I'm apologize. Because that's what real men do. That's what real kings do. That's what real women do. And that is what real queens do. See, the shame is not allowing yourself to hit a growth period in your life. Because to be able to stand up and apologize for some shit you know you're wrong about, that is a growth period in your life. That is something that you get blessings rained upon you for. That means you achieve something within your inner self, not for the world. It was meaning that you're opening up your heart to have your conscience weigh heavy on you. So when you're able to connect spiritually with yourself, then you're going to go a long way. So nothing wrong with apologizing. Don't nobody want 1,000 of the same apology. But when you do something to this magnitude, you have to accept it for what it is. And then you got to ask yourself, that poor baby got to be going through a lot of shit in her head. And I could believe it. We all are. We all are. So major shouts out to therapists that don't give up on families, dysfunctional and functional. Don't give up on people that have problems they can't get over, abuse that they can't get over, and secrets that they can't speak out on. Shouts out to them patient people. Shouts out to all that, man. That's this life and where you at in it. It's like I told everybody, this no win or lose. My daughter got a long way. She got a long way. She just know how to keep it together for herself. She know how to keep that little small piece of peace inside of her to hold herself together to go forward. And that is the most important thing that any of you women and queens can have when you've been through something. See, yeah, your whole structure may be dark, but you know you got that small, sacred peace in your heart, in your body, in your soul, of peace. And you hold on to that motherfucker so tight because that's your only special spot. And when you open up to the world and start fighting that darkness, That's what give you that strength. And when you start letting other people help you, it get bigger. It get bigger and it get bigger. And then before you know it, it outweigh the darkness. So nobody gets over nothing alone. It's like it take a village to raise a child. It take a village to get that darkness out of your heart. And that go for scoring relationships. It doesn't matter. When it's sit, it's sit. It don't pick and choose. It don't have a favorite. And when you got somebody that's so demonic that can instruct it and inject it so lethal as this guy, you have to sit back and wonder, damn, if you didn't believe it's a devil, shit, we got some demonic things going on around the world. Because just like y'all asked the question, I asked the question. That question was, how in the hell do all these goddamn women keep falling for the same shit for 30 years? But guess what? It took till now to finally get some of the answers. Only a few. It's not a lot. That's why it's no victory. It's no victory. It's nothing but a whole cesspool of sadness, hurt, pain, and scars. And if y'all ain't grown enough to get on y'all goddamn channels and start trying to heal people that look like you, that look like your fucking kids, that look like your daughter, your son, your grandkids, your granddaughters, then something is wrong with y'all. You might want to put that YouTube down, and you might want to probably go sit yourself in the hospital and get checked out, because there got to be something wrong with you. If nobody want to see us do better as a whole, then you need to go ahead and denounce yourself as a Black America, or somebody that a human being that stand for something. It don't matter what color, a human being that stands for something. Because man, if the world didn't understand anything, it has to understand that Black women are the most overlooked problem on the entire planet. They are been abused to every level, and there's no way we can sit around and act like this is not a problem. Us as kings, we must do better. We must stand up, we must point out, and we must strengthen these queens to be able to identify situations like this. So for all the ones that's throwing the names and trying to destroy AZRIEL and Geronda and Faith and all the other victims, Lizette, all the other victims that participated in this and spoke their truth. When y'all tearing these young ladies down, right? I mean, all of them. When you tearing them down, you also tearing down the future of one of them being able to spread enough knowledge to turn another young lady away from what they've been through. So when you tearing them down and make them not speak, remember, you watch the news, and every day a young Black girl is going down that dark road with a big smile because nobody gave them a fair warning. So stop being so goddamn ignorant on this Instagram and these YouTubes and all these channels and trying to be part of the problem, and start taking your wisdom and knowledge and look at people for what they are and start being a goddamn solution. Because I promise you, if you be the solution, you'll be around for a long, 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 long time. But if you be the problem, I promise you, you short-lived. So, that's all I got to say on this. I'm very, 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 very proud of my daughter.
I was going to ask you, with hearing that, because I know you haven't gotten to see it all, But even just hearing that, do you have a sense of vindication a little bit at all? Oh, I forgot. I also played the clip where she said y'all never received money.
Oh yeah, that's
She said it. She said my parents, I can't speak for anybody else's, but my parents never, she said it multiple times as well. She said, and none of us got touched. We never was molested. We never went through any of that. And she stated that in a documentary. So, like I said, you haven't seen it or whatever, but I just put all that out there. And, you know, so this is stuff that you actually been saying for years now. So how does that make you feel to kind of finally hear her actually come out and speak on things?
I mean, it's, don't ask me no question like that.
Y'all didn't get emotional. I already
I
know.
I
He's a
gotta say that for these majors to get where we gotta go. We gotta hold some. That's a great question though, Whitney. You almost had me,
I
goddamn it.
almost got
Tell
you.
you.
I'm
Hey,
a good interviewer. I'm practicing.
hey, you are good
I'm
now. I'm telling you.
practicing.
I almost slid that joint. Hey,
I
my
slipped
phone would
that
have
out
went.
in there.
My phone would have went mute after that. They were like, "Oh, he didn't gave it. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
coming. It's
It's
coming.
coming.
You'll be the first to get these exclusives. But
I just
we got a
appreciate it.
bigger thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. But that's
that's
why I tell people that you can't just go to biased platforms, or you can't just go and listen to people and they not comprehend what they read. That tells you right there, when I read anything from the book to the transcripts, I'm comprehending what I'm saying and I'm listening to where when I hear something, it triggers it. Like, I heard that from somewhere. Oh, let me go back. You know what I'm saying? And you said this years ago. And not only that, this was in the transcripts. This was day week 1, week 2, all the way back then. And I remembered what came across, and I knew how significant it was for you guys live. Y'all went through crap because of what came across the stand. And I kept telling people, hey, wait a minute, come on now. Y'all gotta look at the full context. But anything to take their eyes off of Kelly, I think. Anything to take their eyes off R. Kelly. I mean, they were willing to do that.
well,
So
I think a lot of people got lost. I think a lot of good queens and kings got lost through this. A lot of people never had fame in their own neighborhoods, in their own communities. They never was a pro. I mean, a top athlete or a top cheerleader, or the popular kid in school. And this right here is a reflection of all that, because you get so many people that never had this, and when they get just a smear of a small portion of, oh, they follow him, oh, they asking for me, oh, they doing this, this can really make people lose their dignity, self-control, almost everything about their self, because they get so washed in believing that they are this big YouTuber out here, when you got kids that's 14, man, 14, 13, Caucasian, little white brothers and sisters. I hate saying Caucasian. I like to say what it is. White, our little white, little young brothers and sisters. They have been controlling this thing so long, man, that they instantly have 1 million followers, 500,000 followers, and they are not on these channels degrading anyone. Degrading anyone.
that's me. I'm
And
not.
that's what I try to tell you to practice. When you do stuff from the heart, you're gonna get people to follow you, because they're gonna feel the things that come out of your mouth. And I tell you that all the time. I say,
Me either.
listen, don't worry about numbers. Worry about the people that go peep at your videos after you off your live. See, that's what count. The people that's talking about you when you think they not. The people that heard about you when other people didn't think you reached that far. So I mean, what you doing is, you know, um, it's very honorable. And again, I might have to say this. I know I said this to you in private, but I'm gonna say it here. You're not biased. You never been biased. I am not a father that would allow you to be biased for me. The difference is when we decided to build other channels and Larry wanted to go on YouTube. He had to ask me what he needed to get off his chest first. I wouldn't allow him to go no further. Because if you don't believe me, then I can't support you, because that means we got a problem where you think you're unsure about something. So no, Whitney, you've never been biased. That's a wrong word you proclaim for yourself. You are a channel that seeks as much truth as you can, and then you roll with the truth. That's it. That's it. Because if I wasn't never telling the truth, then everything you work for right now would be a lie.
I know.
So all the people that crossed me, guess what they did? They just stuck with the right thing. They wouldn't even now had discredit themselves, because all they had to do was stick with me, because I had no reason to lie. I didn't gain shit by lying. I didn't get money back that was spent from traveling and do this and do that. And I would do it all over again.
I know you would.
The difference is what people got to understand, they get misconstrued at what the fight was about. And the fight was strictly about me, my daughter, that became me being the father to a lot of AZRIELs, to a whole bunch of AZRIELs, from nieces to little sisters to cousins to daughters to this to aunts to this. That it took a full circle. So once my fight had started, it went past my own daughter. I don't stop. It is a lot of things. I just had to get rid of this big headache that I had for the last 5.5 years. And that 5.5 years came to an end with that man having to face God in the decision that happened to him. Not their stories. That was between him and God. God said, speak your truth. And he'll clean it up.
Yes, sir.
You spoke your truth. They spoke their truth. They can shake whatever they want to get. Yes, it's going to seem like witnesses didn't tell the truth, but guess what you got? When you can say I slapped the man, or you slapped me, and I say you didn't. And then when we go to court, that man that owned that corner store come running in that courtroom at the last second and say, hold up. Can y'all look at this? I forgot my camera was facing that way. And now you're on camera slapping your face. Now what can I say? So now it ain't my word against you. It's a little bit more of supporting evidence to support everything you said. And guess what? Being as though you told the truth, you ain't had to repeat shit you said. They looked at that shit verbatim on that video and said, take his ass away. And that's the same thing what happened with this man. These people cannot in their heart let this thing go, because it only show the world this is your whole motivation. Your whole motivation ain't about vindicating this guy, none of that. This is not no fucking loitering charge. This is the real deal. This is what fucking federal agents go to court, go to school and graduate, put them years in behind. This is what prosecutors build their name and they legacy off. And this is what judges sit there and have to know if I'm making the right decision or a wrong decision, because this can haunt them for the rest of their life. And guess what? Every lawyer he chose was his choice. He didn't go in there with no public defenders. He chose the lawyers he had. He knew he was fighting to this level. It's like you saying, okay, we got to go outside and fight. Who do I take, the kids or my husband? I think your choice is going to be your husband. So you have a choice to know when you know you're fighting a fight that could end you. You're going with whatever you got, the best that you got. So all these excuses and all these lies to set up to this and that, And they gotta find themselves. Because what they doing is wasting a lot of time and energy of themselves. And I know you don't like to talk about other people, but I do have to say a woman that said it, Miss Denise. She couldn't say it better. She said she feels sorry for all the people that spent all that goddamn money that they know they really couldn't afford, chasing this dumb shit, doing parades, flying in, flying out, and you ain't did half this shit for one family member in your family. So
Sad.
it ain't a mockery on them. It's a mockery and a stain on all of us. Because them TV cameras wasn't looking for them to promote them. They was looking at them to make mockery of us. Because see, when I walk past, I look like them. So it ain't a mockery of them. It's a mockery of us. They didn't shame themselves. They shamed all of us. Because them same victims that's going in there in them courthouses and they have white brothers and sisters that's fighting they white brothers and sister cases, guess what they doing? Saying, where in the hell did these people come from? Because they ain't go through that. They had people out there clapping and cheering on for them.
For Harvey
Encouraging them.
Weinstein.
Showing them how courageous they were for speaking their truth.
Yep.
But here it is, we want to stone. We do everything that every book ever taught us. We want to sit there with some rocks and fire and burn you and choke you and hang you and throw stones. This is the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. I have not did this level of beefing in the streets. And I had a long career in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Everybody ready to blow up. Everybody is down tonight. Everybody know law. Everybody this. Just like you got these people that just won't quit, man. It's sad.
Yeah, and that's why I actually just said a few minutes ago, I said, I wish I saw one channel that was in support of him and said, you know what? They proved their case. Let's just move forward. Let's try to get prepared for Chicago. Let's do it the right way. Let's not mess with any of these alleged victims. Let's not try to do anything. Let's just let the courts do what it's doing. Let's see if we can do it differently. Not one, it's uphill. They're relying. Look at the parents. The parents need to go to. It's still the same ignorance.
And it reflects on all of us, though.
Yes.
It reflects on all of us. It ain't just on them. So that's why I tell you, and I always real stern with the way you move, because move like you move, queen. That's what make you a queen.
Thank you.
That's what make you a queen. You dig and you relate with the truth. Because I told you, it could be 100 people cross the street. But if you look across on that other side, you're gonna see that little shiny light from the lamppost and that one person standing there, because that's the truth. He don't need no support.
Sure don't.
He's staying alone because we already outnumbered. The truth already outnumbered. The last thing somebody want to hear is what? The truth. I done faced every demon I had to have on this YouTube channel when I was a dude that wouldn't even think about going on the internet. Not my life. Shit. Not my face all plastered over there. Shit. Not me. Better not have my cars, my house. No, hell no. You see how life will take you from what you think you won't never do to what will you do. Because for the love of my daughter, it showed you I broke all rules to fight in a whole different light that I wasn't used to. And that was some internet shit. Because I was fighting a dude that the world could not get past the music. And guess what he controlled? The internet.
Yep.
So I had to go to his world just to even up and understand the fight that he was giving. I was looking for a physical fight. A dirty fight. That man was trying to destroy me in ways I couldn't even fathom. Gotta be careful, man. We all gotta be careful. And we gotta understand the things we do to each other. Because stopping me, guess what? I'm the same dude that picked up young kids, young kings and queens around the world, or kings, and gave them job opportunities. Didn't need nothing from y'all, but y'all to trust me to give your kid and steal them with something that can make them plenty of money and their own boss. I didn't care about their background. What I wanted to do is to instill this skill for them so they can learn how to do concrete construction and not go into a construction site and become a dude who push a broom for $8 to $10. No, I'm gonna teach your son how to do that backhoe and this and that, and show him how to use that drill and properly hammer that concrete. You see what I'm saying? So when your son step off the step now, he don't have to be tempted for the game, because he can make himself $1,000, $1,500 a week. Because now he ain't got to be a labor. He's to go in with him as a man with a title. So think about that when y'all want to report me and try to get me knocked off a throne. See, I don't make my empire for Angela. I make my empire for a lot of people that have goals and dreams and ambition about the things they believe in. Because I feel like Allah blessed me a long time ago. So all I can do is spread wisdom and my knowledge across the world and hope that everybody grow. That's it.
Right.
So on that, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. I'm just proud. I'm proud. I'm happy. And for those that I saw a comment that I want to address, but let me just put it out there. Again, AZRIEL was a child when she went to R. Kelly, but y'all got to comprehend, she's not anymore. She's grown. It's nothing that her parents can do or not do. Okay. You know that as a grown person, your mama can't come over your house and tell you too much of anything in your house. So at the end of the day, stop putting it out there that get your daughter, they're exploiting her. First and foremost, where is the exploitation? Y'all haven't been seeing AZRIEL around in the media since y'all are putting that out there. Y'all have not. So stop it. It's not a form of exploitation. First, y'all was getting on this girl about going off on Gail, cussing out. And then when she come back and humble herself and right her wrong, it's still not enough. So that's how you know at the end of the day, it's no pleasing y'all. And y'all are deflective and y'all can't stay on task, okay? First, everybody was bashing her for being disrespectful. When she comes back around and she humbles herself, it's like, oh, well, now you're being exploited. Oh, now it's about the money. Which one is it? What do y'all want this girl to do? But you deflected from the simple fact of the matter, the truth that was coming out her mouth. Let's just be real. You rather deflect and talk about her hair. You rather deflect and talk about her makeup. And none of y'all are contributing to either one of them, because right after that, her hair was slayed. Oh, okay. I thought somebody said something in the back. But Angela, thank you so very much for coming on. I saw a lot of people in the chat stating, they didn't tell their parents until they were like 30. Somebody said they didn't tell their parents till 7 years after the fact. So, I mean, although this is I know a very traumatic situation that you've experienced and it's rocked your world to the core. I couldn't imagine a more tougher guy going through this. So thank you, and I know you spoke to me and I've said this in private, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you standing up and showing people what a father is supposed to do, and showing this in the state of your imperfection. And many of you guys don't know this man has a life. He has a mother. He has all kind of other stuff that he has going on in his life on top of this. Y'all get it misconstrued like this guy is just dealing with this. He has a lot of other stuff going on, and he has
8
a lot of
grandkids.
a lot of other children that you guys
Yeah.
don't take under consideration. Like, and he don't play about none of them. It's not just AZRIEL.
Not at
Okay,
all. Not one of them. I
he
don't
don't play
care
with
who
none
it
of them.
is.
Yep, and that's on everything, and that's why now y'all get it with the truth coming out. I don't just talk out my neck about stuff. I do go to him or any other source or whatever because I want the truth, and I can't dictate his truth. And that's the problem with a lot of people out here. I'm not going to dictate nobody's truth, tell you what I know because what I read when I'm talking to the very person who it is. And I'm not going to go and get second, third, or fourth sources when I have the source right there. So I just want to put that out there again. Thank you so much for always coming on my platform. You don't have to, but you do. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
Always, always a pleasure. Got a
Thank
big
you.
future, big bright future, so don't worry.
I received that. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Y'all have a blessed one. Good
Thank
night,
you.
kings and queens. I hope if y'all did anything, y'all took nothing from what I said. Take this. Everything somebody else do that looks like you is a reflection of us. We all have to do better. This backbiting, this stabbing for clicks and views, we got to understand what clicks and views is and make it into a wave that everybody can get on there and ride the wave, not destroy each other. And on that, peace and love. And again, thanks, Whitney, for always standing with standing with my family, and
Don't
always
play.
standing with the truth. Remember that. You're not biased. You only stood with the truth. Because if I was a liar, you wouldn't have stood with me. And
Sure,
that's
we're
it.
not would have exposed your butt to.
You go. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. So y'all have a great night.
Thank
All right.
you.
One.
Ah, Lord, man. Ah, y'all have no idea. And like I said, y'all still don't know how much stuff he goes through on a regular. So it was my pleasure to just pay attention to stuff. Like I said, I don't just gather stuff. I don't just read stuff and just be like, okay. No, I read it, I dissect it, and I absorb it. And then I keep it. I compartmentalize it. And so if something comes shady on down the line, I can be like, oh, wait a minute. You said, you know what I'm saying? And I do that. When stuff was coming through the transcripts to me about stuff, I was like, Angelo, this came, and he would break it down to me, and and I understood. But not only that, I had to go with what he said because this is his life. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people, and I guess that's why I get so offended when people come over here into my channel and then they try to, put stuff out there. And I know my witness game be like, Whitney, stop. I'm a stickler about false information being put out there. Listen to AZRIEL, Father, thank you for your words. There you go. Kaboom. Blessings to AZRIEL, Father, thank you for words. Thank you, Lady A. Taylor. But I grew up like that. Everybody and their mama had something to say about me. And then when I hit them with that boom, yeah, I've been molested. It was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And it's like, yeah, stop putting your mouth on people. You don't know what a person is going through for you to sit there and put that out there in the ether. So what I'm going to do is just for a little bit, a few minutes, okay, I am going to put the link out for you guys to come in and tap in. We didn't get to the book tonight. However, we'll catch back up on that on tomorrow. I guess this was more important. And I'm appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was telling you guys, can you imagine as a parent sitting there and you looking at your child like, I did what to you? I said what to you? We did what? You went what? And you can't say nothing. They don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? For years, you know? And so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel, but I just kind of feel like a relief for them because, you know, so much negative and lies have been put out there, and people still gonna believe lies if they want to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of the world. It's just these wicked, evil, ignorant people, you know what I'm saying? Even still hearing her say what she said, they're gonna deflect, they're gonna flip and run it back. So I got it in the I got the link in the chat. I'm wrapping up at 2 hours, period. My husband's over here giving me them eyes, baby, like get your butt on. So I'm wrapping up in the next 14 minutes. So yeah. Hey Marcus. But yeah, thank you, Queen. Growth is more important than we will ever understand. Yet it is. I got the link from the network, but thanks. Okay. Well, I got the link for you guys to come in. Please don't take up long, y'all. Please don't take up long. I'm gonna listen to what it is you guys have to say. I'm gonna give you guys a timer, okay? Because y'all be a little long-winded, okay? So I'm gonna put a little timer on, and I'm gonna let you guys come in and say your piece. But once the timer's up, I'm gonna have to bid you adieu, okay? Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Look, Katie, you laughing, but baby, y'all are just like me, baby, and I love it because y'all are a true reflection of your girl. And I know I'm long-winded, so y'all be just talking. I love y'all. I'll be wanting to talk, but I gotta wrap it up. I'll be getting in trouble, and I like that because y'all flip it. She gets in trouble. I'm just saying my husband be trying to make sure that my lives aren't 4-5 hours like they've been. And I just can't understand. I love y'all too. But I'm gonna let y'all come in. Come on in. All right, y'all coming on in the back. I see y'all. 2 minutes. That's it. And I'm moving on, okay? 2 minutes. All right. Let's see who the first one is. Hey, Aaron.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Your timer has started.
Okay, the timer started. Okay, 2 minutes. All right. Basically, I've just been listening to the show and everything, and basically, as I've always have, said in thought since I've started listening, I really like the commentary. It's great to have had Azriel's father come on the show and everything, and yeah, it's just sad that you have a lot of free R. Kelly supporters coming onto this platform, and the thing is that they aren't even fans. I mean, not fans, but basically they don't like what you are doing. So it's like, why do they come on here? And it's like it's like people have nothing better to do, than just troll. For what? I mean, if they want to, start their own platform in support of R. Kelly, then they have the resources to do that. But it's like they've got nothing better to do. I mean, it's laughable at this point. It's just laughable. It's not even. I mean, it's sad, but it's laughable, and it just comes to show, basically, how these people are, because it's like, if they would, I mean, just think about it. I wonder how they treat their own children. How, I mean, if this happened to their children or their family member, I wonder how they would treat them. It's just sad. It is like, your kids really aren't safe, now, when you got people like, that supporting a man that basically has done these things to basically young girls and underage children and everything. It's just sad.
Yep. Time has stopped. Thank you so much, Aaron, for coming on. I'm gonna get to the next
Love you.
caller. I love you so much, and thank you for what you had to say. Okay, y'all are coming in. Come on up in here. Let me see what you guys said in the chat. Oh, I always gotta pick the nothing but the truth. Why haven't you and Alice taken accountability for your actions? Don't block me. I seriously want to know. They have, baby. They have, baby. And if you go into my playlist, I did a whole video about where the parents were in their accountability. They got a whole interview where they took accountability. All right. So, yeah, baby. Okay. Why did you drive your daughter? Respectfully, she didn't. That shows that you don't know. She had her own car at the age of 16. She drove herself. All right. Okay. I ain't gonna block you. All right, because that was a reasonable question. You probably just didn't know. Do your research, people. We perish for the lack of knowledge. All right. Next person. Oh, Queen says, I like how you interact with your viewers, subscribers. Absolutely. I love y'all. And I love the other people too. I just need them to make sense. And half the time they don't. They wouldn't get booted. I don't mess with nobody. I be in my own little world. I don't go to nobody's chat talking crazy. I just let them talk. And All right, we're gonna bring on Sabrina. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna put you. Let me put
Hi.
Hey, honey. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm setting. I'm starting.
I got it. I'm gonna go be fast.
Okay, 2 minutes.
All right. I had my father. I lost my father today, but my father was never in my life. But I believe if he was in my life, a lot of things would have never happened, like the molestation and stuff like that. So it's some things that a father is put in place to do, and that's protect your child.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, I think a lot of people are judging AZRIEL for her IG when she put up posts up pictures and stuff like that. But you have to understand, do y'all ever think about the parents and what they're going through?
No.
And feeling like, oh, I did this to my child and I feel bad. I let my child go with that person and things like that. They're hurting. They're hurting just like AZRIEL is hurting. But they don't think about that. They always try to find something to nitpick at. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But this young lady is strong. Because to be going over, do all that, then start a business and stuff like that, you can't go by her Instagram. Instagram is for her business. It's not for her personal life. When she get off Instagram, who knows? We don't know. She probably be crying at night and all that. But we don't take that into consideration.
Nope.
I told my parent, my mom, at 30 years old, and I still didn't get no response. So I have to deal with that. I have to be strong for myself, my kids, my grandkids. But one thing that it taught me is to be awareness, the signs, who be around your kids, this and that. I was so protective of my children, baby. I wasn't letting them people or nothing. I had to know everything, your ID, all that. It was few people that I allowed my kids to be around. But I don't understand. I don't understand.
Finish your thought.
Okay. I don't understand these people. Evidently, they never went through something like that. So how could you speak on something when you never been through it?
Right.
And what if it was your child? How would you feel? Well, I would have been like, what color jumpsuit I gotta be in? Because guess what? I would have Lorena Bobbitt somebody for real.
Right.
And it's sad. But I think thank you for this channel because it helped me a lot when I was in a dark place. You are a light, a beacon of light to everybody. This is a unique channel. It's not like other channels that I've been on because they're not speaking facts. They're not speaking truth. They don't really have the love for people and really, really can relate to different things that people go through. And you're not judgmental. You're not. You're not biased. You are neutral, and you let people speak what they want to. But when they get out of line, they gotta go, and that's the bottom line. Period. Point blank. If you got somebody that's been doing this for 30 years, but they got to understand, he got to face Chicago. What's gonna happen then when allegedly Rashonda, whatever her name, get on the stand? What they gonna think then when that girl was only a little bitty child and peeing on her and all this stuff? What they gonna say then? It's sad.
Nothing.
All the thing I can do.
They gonna carry this each trial. They gonna keep appealing each trial.
Right. I'm gonna pray for them.
Yes,
because
that's all we
it's
can do.
sad. But I love you, Whitney. I do have the Facebook page up for the bus.
Yes, ma'am.
And we are ready to roll.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'll be reaching out. I promise you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let me see. We got one more caller. All right. And this is gonna be the last caller, you guys, and we're gonna wrap it up. 6 minutes away from being at, 4 minutes away from being at 2 hours. But you're fine, Ty. Hold tight, baby. I got you. Just Jay says, I'm glad I am just learning about the whole side of YouTube that been talking about this. I will be completely drained. Child, when I tell you, when I came into YouTube, like I said, I didn't know none of these people. None of them. Nobody. I wasn't attached to nobody. And I was okay with that. I did not care to. I didn't care to be associated with anybody. And then I got close with AZRIEL and ANGELO. I didn't care to be associated with them. ANGELO will tell you. I was like, look, I'm about the truth, not Team Truth, not none of them. I'm Whitney, you know what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect to anybody out there. It's just, I'm very particular about the people that I roll with. Like, I still got the same friends from 20 years, from 15 years, I don't really, my circle is very small because I'm kind of ignorant. And I like seriously, I know my limits, and I know I snap. My husband came in and matured me in a lot of ways because I just was no tolerance. And that was with my friends because I know I'm a dope person. And so my bar is raised high for people. And so can you imagine being on internet and you're not able to really build up that rapport with a person? It's the internet issue. I said, no, thank you. Because I gotta touch you. I gotta be able to feel you and discern some stuff. And I can't do that, And then people be doing some shicey stuff behind the scenes, and I ain't got time for that because no. So thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. It's very draining. I'm gonna bring our last caller on. Ty. Hi, Ty.
Hi, Whitney. My name is Ty. I'm one half of the West Coast Bells.
Yes, ma'am. I know.
My handle is West Coast Bells 2.
Yes, ma'am.
So everybody that's in the chat, that's who I am. My sister is West Coast Bells. First things first, Whitney, we really want to thank you and all of the bloggers and everybody that actually supports the parents and the victims wholeheartedly, fully. Unconditionally, no fence riding, no bullshit.
Nope.
Okay. We want to thank you guys first because it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy to be on the side of the truth.
Oh my
it's
God.
Still not easy because there's still people out there denying the truth and saying, well, wait for the appeal and y'all gonna see. They still saying, y'all gonna see, it's crazy. It's the delusion for me.
It is.
It's the amount of delusion. Like, how delusional can you be? Secondly, because I don't want to, take up too much time because I know you got to get back to Bay and all.
You okay? You okay?
We want to thank the Clarys and we want to thank the Savages. We want to thank them for, first of all, the love that they had for their children, because if they did not have the love that they have for their daughters, it's a possibility that this could still be going on with even more women today.
Yes, it would.
They are the ones that spoke up. They're the ones that came before the press.
Yep.
They're the ones that shed light on what was happening. And had they not said anything, just think. I mean, it's the unimaginable.
Phew.
You know, it's just
We would have been in the dark still. That's why we tell
exactly
people stop playing. We knew nothing about this with R. Kelly. And I said in the New York Times, I said whenever they came out, the Savages and stuff came out, I was like, he's still doing this? Because
right.
I just couldn't. I'm gonna take myself off the screen. But okay, there you go. I was just like, no, like I thought he stopped that way back yesteryear. That's why when people be acting as if, oh, they just knew, you should have known better. No, let's not do that because we didn't know. We didn't know. So you're right, Beth. I'm
It, it,
sorry.
it's BS because here's the thing. Let's just empty their whole clip, okay? Let's say,
Okay.
for instance, okay, I let my daughter go with you. Fine. Does that mean that I don't have the right to speak with my daughter again? That I don't need to see her again? That you have the right to do whatever you want to do with my daughter and I don't have the right to change my mind? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, it just really boggles my mind to think of the people that say, okay, well, they sold their kids and then that's just it. That's BS. That's BS. And everybody that knows that argument is BS, period. So we want to thank them and we want to thank them for the love that they had for their daughters to be able to speak up and say, listen, I haven't seen my daughter. I haven't talked to my daughter.
Right.
Okay, I pushed her out. And let me just explain because it's very triggering for me because my daughter is 16, about to be 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, yes, she is close to grown, but is her mind grown? Absolutely not.
Nope.
And the reason why I'm so thankful is because I find myself having conversations with her now, like I just had before I got on this live. I just had a conversation with her that I never thought that I would have with her, just the same as we having with our black boys. I had the
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly conversation with her.
Whoa.
It's hurtful. It's hurtful. It's traumatizing. It's as much as she was sitting there and she was listening and she was engaged, she didn't understand how hurt I was inside to have this conversation with her.
Right.
She doesn't know that because the same thing almost happened to me. But
Mm-hmm.
because my parents were like the Clarys and the Savages, it didn't get that far.
Right.
I come from a grandmother that was married when she was 12 years old to an older man. And she had had a child when she was 11.
Mm.
So times are different now.
Yeah.
And it's so many different layers. Like I could keep you on this line all day, but like you said, I know I got to let you go. And I just wanted to just let you know how grateful we are in Angelo. Like
He's still here. He's still
we
here.
we did a video, the other day when he had did the whole response to Atmos, and the video actually came off wrong. So me and my sister did go ahead and delete that video because it didn't come off the way that it didn't reflect our true
Wow.
and genuine feelings. Yes, we
Wow.
did because although I like Atmos, we had to go back and watch the videos like, hey, okay, this is a little bit off right here. This is not full support. And the way we fully support the parents and the victims, period. No strings attached. No ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no, oh, they should go to jail. Oh, what about the parents? And that's bullshit. We fully support the parents and the victims. And when AZRIEL CLARY said her heart broke free,
Yeah.
which
Oh. Oh, don't get me started. I
when she
understand.
sang her heart broke free, that's a dedication for everybody that's been through what she's been through.
Yes, ma'am.
And she's here and she survived it and she's going to be better than ever. Like
Mm-hmm.
all I want to do is uplift her. She is a queen. She's been a queen.
Mm-hmm.
She's been a queen. Her parents raised her to be a queen. And that's just what it is, and it's always gonna be like that. And I want her to know that Ty and Misha and the West Coast Bells, we love her.
Yes.
We support her. Everything she want to do. We both bought her song off Amazon. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Everybody needs to go buy that song. Everybody needs to purchase. If you support her, buy that song. Buy her skincare products. I'm about to invest in everything that she has because I believe in her that much, and I
Yeah.
want to see her excel. I
Yeah.
love her, and I appreciate what she did because, like she said in her interview, you have the right to change your
Change your
mind.
mind.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
And that was so powerful, Whitney.
yes.
That was just everything. And we could see the change. First of all, we knew what was going on in the first interview, but for her to come back and be strong enough to acknowledge it, that alone, that alone showed the progress and the way she's coming into her womanhood.
Yes.
And it's gonna sound different than it did when she was 19. And guess what? When she turns 40, like we just turned, it's gonna sound even more different.
Mm-hmm.
Her voice is going to change. She's
Yeah.
going to speak in a different register of her voice. She's going
Yeah.
to sound different. Everything's going to be different. And that's just what comes with progress and age. And as a matter of fact, wisdom,
Yeah.
so you got to give her a chance. Let's not forget, she's still a young woman, a little girl.
Yes.
Give her a
Yes.
chance.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's trying to condemn her like she's 50 years old. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
ain't done nothing with their kids and nothing with their own life, and they don't have nothing to do but to troll a young girl online. Get your
Yeah.
ass somewhere, sit down, and do something. Go get some popcorn, watch TV. I'm tired of it.
Ty, y'all gotta come back here. Y'all gotta come back. You gotta come back. Y'all are more
Girl,
than
I
welcome
didn't mean to get
back
emotional,
on the
but girl,
spectrum.
I didn't mean to get emotional, but yeah, I'm gonna
Yes,
let
you
you guys
did.
go, Whitney.
Yes, you did. Don't
I just,
apologize. This is what
it's
this
a
channel's
natural.
for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
natural. It's what I feel,
do
and
it.
she is
You
everything right now.
you
Like I'm gonna listen to her song.
this is a safe zone over here. This is a safe zone. If you want to say F them, if you want to cry, you can do that over here. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna condemn you. You do what you feel over here. You're welcome.
I
And I
just wanted to make
appreciate
that
you.
clear.
Yeah.
We support the victims. We support the parents, period. Azriel, Joycelyn, Jovante, Tiffany, Lanita, all of Jane Doe's and Angela's and Kate's and everything that we heard during the case. Listen, we got you. We got your back. Everything you said. Now, there was some questionable testimony, but we won't get into that. The ones that we know, we know. And it was enough. It was enough. The ones that's telling the truth, that's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough.
that is.
Everything else don't matter.
Mm-mm.
Because it only takes one. That's
Mm-hmm.
number one. It only takes one. You don't have to do a bunch of women wrong or do the wrong thing with a bunch of women. All you have to do is do wrong with one.
And then he
One.
picked the wrong one.
This,
He
and
picked
that's
the
what
wrong.
Angelo said. Angelo said that 4, 5 years ago. He
He
picked the wrong
did.
card.
You should have just gave me my daughter back. I
Right.
mean, you should
This
have
is
just
the
gave
thing with
me
me. I ain't never been into nothing, but I'm gonna tell you like this: if anybody over my house and the police and the press come to my house for them, oh, you gotta go. Period. You got to listen. You ain't gotta go home,
but you
but you
gotta
got to
get
get the hell out
the
of
fuck out of here.
here. Period. And he couldn't do that because of his own God complex. He couldn't let these young women, talk to their parents and see their family. If all he had to do was let them see and talk to their family,
Right.
and he wouldn't be convicted on 9 counts of a whole bunch of shit
Mm-hmm.
that he did.
Mm-hmm.
And now because he couldn't do that, that shed light on everything.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but you were the reason. You were the one. You were the purpose. Now,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to say that, hey, maybe this was meant, this happened the way that it was meant to happen. but everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And had we not had Joycelyn and had we not had Azriel, it's a possibility that he would not be in prison right now for all the stuff he done over the past 30 years.
Golly.
Finally,
Mm-hmm.
finally,
Mm-hmm.
finally. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you because it was nothing but God. Thank you. And thank you, Whitney. Thank you for staying and standing fast on your truth and on the truth for these
Yeah.
girls
Thank
and
you.
staying strong in it and being real about it.
Thank
Girl,
you.
it's
Thank
not,
you.
we be the first ones to condemn our own. And
Oof.
you went against that. You didn't fall into that, not even
Mm-mm.
one word, not one
Thank
video,
thank
nothing that could be questionable. Your support couldn't be questioned at all. And that's why I came on here to make sure that my sister and my support will not be questioned. We
thank you.
support Angelo Clary and Azriel Clary and Alice Clary and her brother and her sister, her nephew, and her whole family.
Yes, ma'am.
Period. And we
Period.
support Joycelyn and her family. We support all of the victims and all of their families.
Yes.
Period.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Conviction.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Thank you.
We love you, Whitney.
Love you
Mhm.
too. Thank you.
So I'm gonna get up out of here now that you going on with Bay. I'm gonna go
Yes.
get my husband too, because I know you been
Yeah, I'm
talking
gonna be
loud.
on it. He already know. But all right, I'm gonna wrap up the show. Thank you again.
All right, I'll be in the back.
Okay, bye bye. Oh, look, okay. I'm not gonna get emotional. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. I love y'all. And this has been rough. When I tell you I stuck my neck out. But it's because, like Angelo said, I knew the truth. And I kept telling you, I was like, look, I want to tell you. It's like double dutch. You be like, you know, that's how I felt. I'm like, dang, I saw so much. Literally, I heard so much. And furthermore, I got to see a side of ass that y'all didn't. The girl is silly. Okay. The girl is goofy. She's a sweetheart. We talk literally every single day. And if we didn't, I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, she would send me goofy videos and stuff. Demi would send videos to her, and you know what I'm saying? And she liked that. I mean, you know, and then Angelo, we don't talk about AZRIEL. Okay, we don't. He asked me about my husband, my kids. We talk about business. It's like, you know, once you build up a rapport about somebody, you can test the spirit by the spirit. And that's why I want you guys to understand that. And if y'all heard at the beginning of the audio that I had you guys play, that y'all can hear what happened, how they got kind of manipulated by AZRIEL and R. Kelly, is because they built up a rapport with this man. And I told y'all this. They built up a rapport and they felt trusting of him to be able to trust that this is just business, to be able to trust him about other business. That's just like me getting in connection with Angelo. Hey, I do graphics, this and the third. But then I go and I'm on my YouTube talking noise or whatever. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make it very clear. It's okay to be set apart. It's okay. The word says I'm going to be prosecuted for righteousness' sake, meaning in right standing. I'm going to be persecuted for that because I'm standing in righteousness, in right. So I know it comes with the territory. That's why I never went back and forth. I might go back and forth in my comments, but as far as shooting slugs at people, talking about my eye, making whole channels about me and Angelo, because at the end of the day, I knew the truth. And the word of God said the truth shall set you free. So it didn't matter to who www dot or clicked or viewed. I knew the truth to be so. And I could live with that. But my question is to the people that know the truth. Now, what we're doing? You got the truth. What are you going to do with it? And that's where I'm at with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I do pray for is because what else came across on the documentary is the conflict. And it was so beautiful to hear AZRIEL speaking truth. She said, it was easy for my parents. They got their daughter back, but they didn't get their daughter back. And that's something I wanted to share with you guys. That's the battle that the Clarys were going through, and y'all up here talking crazy. Hey, they're not following each other. That's catty stuff. They got to worry about the psychological mind frame of themselves and their daughter. Y'all talking about some damn follows and unfollows. Like the stupidness of it all. These are people real lives. And I shared with you guys, Faith Rogers, her mother, her father's a pastor. He stood on television and said, she ain't right. But we only gonna make AZRIEL the poster kid. The Clarys the poster kid. No, they're all messed up. All of them. All of them. However, AZRIEL is just that boisterous one. That boisterous one. And as I leave y'all with this, has she been getting beat? The normality of R. Kelly would have been subdued. What do I mean? It would have been a normal. But see, it wasn't a normal because she didn't get beat and abused at home. She was spoiled. So it was uncomfortable for her. Oh, hell, I got to get up out of here. I got to go. Oh, baby, no. But when you're dealing with an adolescent mind frame, it takes a little longer. Most older people still got to figure out how they going to move and leave this abuse. But a child, it takes a little longer. But she said, I had to do it in my own time. Sorry it wasn't y'all timing, but it was God's timing. So I'm happy to be, and I told y'all, I'm not budging. I told y'all, you can go. Okay, I understand. But the man has never lied to me, and I told y'all that. He never lied to me. He ain't got no reason to. It's nothing that he can get from me that he can't get from himself. Okay? He didn't have to lie to me. I ain't told y'all nothing. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. So I just wanted to, because I mean, a lot of people should feel real bad right now. And I know Angelo back, no, I say you should, because that's not right. I kept telling y'all though, these are people's lives, y'all. Tread lightly. And chose the lather. And people may was saying, you kissing, but I wasn't. I just knew the truth. And I just knew, ooh, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to be in a mix like that. I kept telling y'all that, didn't I? And look at this day. And he ain't even seen the whole thing. Man, this man is finna boo-hoo. Okay? This big old Clary is finna boo-hoo when he see this. And I hope it brings him a sense of release, because y'all don't know how tense this situation has been. Okay? See what y'all got to say, and then we finna wrap it up. I know that's right. Angela said, blood like her daddy. And her mama, don't you go there. Miss Alice ain't no joke. Okay? She ain't no joke. Okay? She might look like you, but baby, please. Miss Alice is running all through them bangs. Sabrina says, I know that they have been through much, but God chose them for such a time as this. Angela, Clary, is God's David to help take down the Goliath. Angelo said, facts, queen, but it was many nights. I need y'all energy, and that's why it's personal. When someone crossed me, I depend on you all. And I hope I did you proud, because but it, and you know, and it's still not over, but you know, I hope I was able to be some form of a representative. Let me see. Beautifully Anime said, that's what I hate about the question, why they wait so long to come out. It's the victim's own time. Right. Mr. Clary never lied. He didn't. He told y'all about the whole dildo situation. He told y'all about the lies that was going to come out. He told y'all about everything. Y'all just forgot. I didn't. If y'all go down the timeline, I got all them lives he put out there in the ether. He tried to warn them, but they didn't like him, so they weren't listening. And see, what we got to do is stop looking at the messenger and receive the message. Angelo says, I'm going to follow my daughter now. No, because she's grown. And, you know, baby got back, okay? She ain't, no. Because I almost had to unfollow her, but I was like, oh, God, no. Okay, I got niece eyes. I don't follow my niece. I don't follow them. They grown. And they can post what they want, but my eyes have seen the glory. I just don't want to see none of that. I don't. And Kay, shout out to Kay. Kay is my mod. That girl don't play no games. Okay? Yeah, Kay don't play no games. That's my mod. But I don't follow none of my nieces in that feud. Because I don't know what I'm going to see. And they grown. I don't want to see nothing. Nothing. I barely follow my daughter. She's 6, okay? And I'll be like, nah, but she just be putting silly stuff on her. And I'll be like, girl, okay. Anyways, y'all, not for nothing. I'm finna head up out of here. Come here. Give me kisses. That's all you want. Look at it. Look at it. Love you.
Are you supposed to wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm finna wrap it up. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, God, you see you have to wrap it up. All right, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying before I. Yeah, I'm just saying, Angelo, tread lightly. She grown. You don't know. Marcus says, I'm so glad they took Monster down. He messed a lot of lives up. Yes, he did. Stray said his vibe don't rub me like he BS or lying. You can feel genuine in his words when he speak. The Clarys are bomb. Period, Pooh. Sure did. She's your mini. Yeah, everybody say that. She my little mini me. Child. Yes, you, Demi. So pretty. Good night, pretty girl. Yes. Good night to her. She need to be in bed. Oh, well, they out this week. So, yes, you. Anyways, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to wrap this up. I got to get on the phone with Angelo because, and y'all think it's my husband. My husband over there playing the game. He just be making sure I'm on my P's and Q's with this channel. But I'll probably get on the phone with Angelo because he got to watch this documentary. Okay, I'm going to have to give him my account information. But anyways, y'all, join me. I think tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and finish the read of the book. This I guess it was just too good. It was just too good for everybody. So we didn't get to tap in on the book, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow. But Wednesday, stay tuned for That's right, everybody. Wednesdays is Where Are the Parents Wednesday, okay? So join me on Wednesday where we look at worldwide situations that have us look and ask, where were the parents? Join me Wednesday at 7:30 here, same bad time, same bad place. And let's get it cracking, okay? And then not for nothing, I started a new segment, Straight Talk with Whitney D, okay? And I'm excited about this particular segment. I actually have the teaser for this Thursday's segment out. You guys got to go to my channel and check it out. The situation is very sad, to say the least, in regards to what I'm be discussing, but I'm excited. So join me on Thursday for Straight Talk with Whitney D, my advice and opinions. Now, if you have something that you want my opinion or advice on, make sure you send the email to reviewswithwhitneyd@gmail.com. And in the subject line, place Straight Talk. And then you can place your question in the subject, and then you can go all in the subject of the box and let me know exactly what you want to talk about, okay? I will not be using anybody's names. I will just, use your initials, or I may not even mention a name, okay? I'll just go into it, okay? But not for nothing. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you send to my email, okay? And then, Fridays or whatever. So yes, Halloween theme, because that's what month we're in, okay? So we get it real crunk. Angelo can tell you. We have fun on Fridays, okay? We have fun on Friday. So you guys stay tuned. You lock and load yourself here on Whitney D TV. We have a lot more things in store. I have a lot of interviews, exclusives, okay, that are coming pretty soon. And you're not going to see anywhere else, okay? Now, if you guys would like to join the channel, please look up top in the chat box and join the channel. I'm going to have a lot of exclusive stuff for my members only coming up real soon. And you guys will be able to get the exclusive content first before I turn it over to the world, if I even do, okay? So, yeah, check that out. Check your girl out. Nothing but things on the horizon for us, okay? So, if not nothing more, I love y'all so very much, but most of all, God love you. Be blessed and be true to you and your soul. Love y'all. Juicy. Yeah.
Not none, dog. A store like that.
I ain't got none.
I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
I want a cookie, yeah. I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
Y'all stupid.
Don't tell me with this. I can't help.
Robert.
You're killing me, man! This ain't not about music! I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it! Y'all just don't want to believe the truth! You don't want to believe it!
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man! Y'all got me with this! Y'all got me with this! Y'all got me with this! Y'all got me! Y'all gotta kill me! Y'all got me with this! Y'all got me with this! Y'all got me with this! Y'all got me with killing me, man! I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R. Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R. Kelly. Do it right here. Stupid R. Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R. Kelly. Do it right here.
Today I saw a ladybug, and it's so crazy because Whitney used to always call me Ladybug, and I used to always we used to have thousands of ladybugs in Virginia. And come summertime, we used to open up all the windows, and thousands of ladybugs would just come into the house. They would fly into the house, and it would just be the most beautiful thing ever. And I saw a ladybug today, and it made me think of Whitney. That's so crazy. It really made me think of Whitney.